Yo, you're tuned into Blaised Radio. I'm in Time Machine Arena. We got a special little AEW stream coming for you tonight. Live from the Time Machine Arena. This is The Business by Mavis to get us fired up for a late night stream. A little short one tonight, Stay tuned, we'll be live shortly with 3 matches. You can see them on your screen, yo. Hyping up the AEW versus LTD Challenge. Stay tuned, we'll be live shortly. This is The Business by Mavis. CBW and Nightmares in the building. Clerks in the building. Got your Redneck Avenger. Crack a cold one if you got him. It's your boy Blaise McCoy. We are live. Bill Hates in the building. Just a little sit down, shit chat, shoot the shit chat with y'all. Your boy Blaise McCoy in Time Machine Arena. Monstars in the building. Welcome to the show. Now, I made a challenge earlier today. I made a challenge to my LTD people. Oh, we got a little Circus LA to go. Little Nelly. Another pre-show song here before we get going. For these 3 matches here tonight. Brian Hilbert's in the building. Mini Papadakis in the house as well. This is Whoa Nelly. I challenge you guys to pick between these individuals who you guys want to fight. So Redneck Avenger, pick yours. You can pick Jericho, Omega, Cody, Dustin, Johnny Moxley, Spears, MJF, Havoc, Jungle Boy, or you can be in a tag team match with the Young Bucks and Lucha Brothers. I'm going to have LTD versus AEW. Bagwell, same thing. I haven't heard from you guys. Pick who you want to fight. Drop it in the chat. I'll pick it up later. Leave it in the comments. Send me in Skype. I don't give a shit. So tonight we're going to preview these individuals that I set you guys up the challenge. We got some people that have already accepted some challenges, and I'll have you guys in LTD will be fighting against each other to find out who will fight these individuals. All singles matches, except for the Lucha Brothers and Young Bucks, who will have 2 more tag teams join them. We already have 2 teams signed up for that match. No, Redneck Avenger, you pick one of them. Bagwell wants Moxley. Havoc, Omar wants Havoc. Well, today we're going to start out a little triple threat here. Shawn Spears, Ty Dillinger, Maxwell Friedman, MJF, and Jungle Boy. Mason Storm's in the house as well. If you guys are digging what's going down, hit that thumbs up. It's much appreciated. You didn't miss the picking, Bill. Who you want to fight? That's why I'm doing this stream right now. I'm trying to get as many people before Wednesday to pick. Maybe have those fights on Wednesday. Ken Terminate's in the building. All right, here we go. Hey now. Hey, Ken Terminate. Marley Good's in the building, so before we get the first match started, let me clarify the rules. I have 10 matches lined up for AEW 2020 versus LTD. I put out an open challenge for you out there in LTD to pick who you wanted to fight. These 3 individuals are 3 you can pick to fight. I'm going to have LTD matches that'll qualify to fight these guys. You may end up in a one-on-one match, a triple threat. You may have a fight in a fatal 4-way or even an 8-man, crazy 8 match like we're having later on tonight. So if you're on the roster, pick one. It's either Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega, Cody, Dustin, Johnny Moxley, Spears, MJF, Jimmy Havoc, Jungle Boy, or you can be in the tag team match qualifying to try to fight the Lucha Brothers and the Young Bucks. Let's get down the ring for our first match up here in our special show here tonight. And we're getting you ready for some Midwest Pro Wrestling. If you can hang tight, in about an hour and 15 minutes, 2 a.m. Eastern Time. That's 11 p.m. Pacific. We're going to go back to the 80s. I'm in Time Machine Arena now, going a little bit ahead in the future. But if you want to go back to the 80s, that's when you'll join Midwest Pro Wrestling coming up here at 2 a.m. And here we go, coming down the ring first, Shawn Spears, formerly known as Ty Dillinger. And there's your Nightbot. There's the names, there's what you do. There's the rules. Everybody pick one. Who you want to fight. I'm going to have qualifying matches on Wednesday. Right now, to face Shawn Spears, nobody's challenged Shawn Spears yet. So if you're on the roster and yet to choose your AEW opponent, Redneck Avenger wants Kenny Omega. So RA and Mr. U-Taker so far will square off against each other and whoever else chooses Kenny Omega. So pick a category. It's an AEW category. AEW wants to challenge you. LTD out there, you pick who you want to fight. You'll fight other LTD members to get to that fight. And now, a little different this time around, the AEW competitors are all listed at 100. Fuck Bones. Hey now. Here's Jungle Boy, Luke Perry's son. The actor Luke Perry, young in here, was quite impressive the other night. So tonight is open for him. Let's shoot the shit. Let's talk about Double or Nothing. I got the new All Out logo there. The Fight for the Fallen logo coming up. Their next event. I thought it was a hit. I think it was fun. Yes, you did already beat Omega Demented. Demented, ladies and gentlemen, is our FAW World Champion. And our AEW 2020 champion is Mean Joey Green, who he might streak through here at some point in time. You never know. Best match of the night. A lot of people are saying the Rhodes brothers. Definitely the most emotional to me. The two Rhodes brothers match was awesome. I liked the Royale. I liked the Battle Royale. I dug it. And I mean, Jericho, as much as I love the guy, he's losing a step. So for some reason, it makes me think he's going to beat Hangman for the first championship. He'll go down the books as the first champion in AEW. But I think he's on his last leg. He can help him run the company, but oh boy. Now here's a man a lot of people are talking about here. Maxwell J. Friedman, getting really over as a heel right now, getting a lot of boos, a lot of bullshit. No, I love Chris Jericho. He's like my all-time favorite. For Blaise McCoy, when I use picks and an avatar from WWE, it was Chris freaking Jericho. Chris Jericho is one of my all-time favorite wrestlers. Always has been, always will be. All of his personas. Right now, he just, he's putting on some weight. He's looking like a wide load, hey now, but he's still Chris Jericho, put on a good show. But I think I wouldn't be surprised if he beats Hangman Page, is what I'm saying, I guess. So the MJF, man. MJF coming down the ring looking to make waves. He's one of the bright new stars, I think, in AEW. Gonna make a name for himself. Tonight, it's Shawn Spears, it's Jungle Boy and Maxwell Friedman. This is an elimination match here in our first match. There's the bell, and here we go. Well, Omar liked the Young Bucks and the Lucha Brothers. It was a great matchup. Angelico tag match was good. The Dustin match was great because there was the Rhodes match probably will go down as the best one. It was supposed to happen at, WrestleMania and stuff, and didn't happen. The interesting thing I didn't know was that, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Ambrose, and they talked about, I think Cody talked about it. Ambrose or John Moxley was the last one to take a bionic elbow from Dusty Rhodes. I did not know that. Interesting fun fact, I believe. That's what I picked up from his interview afterwards. Mark Caliber's in the building. Statman will correct me if I'm wrong. Cody said that Dean Ambrose was the last to catch a bionic elbow from his father, Dusty, which is kind of poetic how he jumped the boat, jumped the fence, jumped the boat, and came over to AEW as the surprise of Double or Nothing. So yeah, if you're here for spoilers, this is a review show. It's been a couple days now, one day, hey now. But I think Double or Nothing was a hell of a show. I didn't want to get too hyped up for it or overhyped. But I think it was and we've talked about it in other places, just the right amount of old school mixed with new school. Just like I try to bring you here. Non-stop action. As much as I love JR and I've heard this, this is a review show, Caleb. And welcome to the show, my brother. This is a review show, so we're going to talk about all the matches. We're going to preview the challenge that I put out to you guys. Caleb, where are you at? Caleb and Chance are going to go up against Scuzz Menton and maybe two more tag teams to see who's going to face the Lucha Brothers and the Young Bucks. Or depending on how many tag teams I get. So, wow, Matt Outlaw, you're another one. Welcome to the show. The AEW versus LTD challenge is out there, Matt Outlaw. Tell me who you would want to fight, Matt Outlaw. There's 10 different options to pick. The Nightbot will flash up the names up there, but the names of the individuals that are fighting here tonight. These first three here, we got Jungle Boy, MJF, and Shawn Spears. You can pick any one to fight. There's one-on-one matches, or you can pick your partner has to approve it as well. And you can get into qualifying matches. Oh, here's a one. Here's a two. And a kick out the last second. Jungle Boy's very impressive, man. The world title is awesome on a downloaded game, which JT's in the building. Tonight's a free ball and hangout. 3-match show. Elimination match here. AEW has had an open challenge to LTD. This is a call to arms to all you guys. I want to know who you want to fight. All the AEW guys I've downloaded tonight, you'll see, are all up at 100 attributes just like you guys now, so it's going to be some good fights. Here's a MJF trying to take out the Jungle Boy. 2 count and the kick out. So Matt Outlaw, you can choose between Jericho, Omega, Cody, Dustin, Johnny Moxley, Shawn Spears, MJF, Jimmy Havoc, or Jungle Boy to fight one-on-one. There's a 3 count. MJF's eliminated down to the former Ty Dillinger, Shawn Spears, and the Jungle Boy. MJF heading out. And just stomping away. So you guys can pick, or Matt Outlaw, you can get a hold of D-Train. You can ask the D-Train if you want the last train robbers to enter the little tag team competition to see who's going to fight either the Lucha Brothers or the Young Bucks, or both of them. I don't know. That's right. AEW stars have challenged LTD. They're trying to invade. I'm asking you guys to pick who you want to fight. Oh, he got him. Busted the Jungle Boy wide open. It always makes me think of Tarzan Boy. Tarzan Boy. I know Shamrock remembers Tarzan Boy. Caliber wants MJF. Here you go, Caliber, and you're the first to challenge him now. If you guys don't get it, I mean, I tried to spell it out in the Skype chat, the other one. Uh-oh, Shawn Spears trying to take the victory here. You see blood dripping down the face of the Jungle Boy. Matt Outlaw, you did pick it on Skype. Would you do it just now? Still Jungle Boy fighting Spears one-on-one. Mad Mike's in the building. Halvern Holmes, he put the challenge to the Jungle Boy. Here's your competition, Halvern Holmes. Jungle Boy's looking impressive. And he's trying to take out Shawn Spears, setting him up top. He's trying to pull out the victory here. And down he is. Oh, Matt Outlaw wants Spears. So Outlaw has challenged Spears here. And so far, that's what's on the table. Matt Outlaw challenging Shawn Spears, but he has to fight LTD people first. We'll see who else challenges Shawn Spears. And now going for a submission? No, he's trying to bust. Oh, he's rubbing his head in the damn mat. Open challenge here from AEW. All Elite Wrestling has challenged our leaning towards Death Wrestling roster. You tell me who you want to fight. You're going to have a qualifying match against the other people who want to fight that dude. I want whoever's coming in hot off the platter to take on these AEW fools and get them out of here. They're the hottest thing in wrestling right now. I want you, my LTD army, to take them out. And right now the Jungle Boy's looking to take out Shawn Spears. Slow to get to his feet. Lock and load. Got him up for a power bomb. Cover! Look at this cover! He got him, the Jungle Boy! Woo! What a victory! My goodness, the Jungle Boy. Well, he'll take on the winner of Halvern Holmes and whoever else challenges the Jungle Boy. I'm asking you, if you haven't challenged anybody yet, step up to the plate and let me know. And yes, Mr. Demented, welcome to the show. It is the reuniting of Scuzz and Demented. The tag team Scuzz Mented has entered themselves to represent LTD, to battle, to fight either the Lucha Brothers or the Young Bucks. Much appreciated. It's a good pick in my opinion. If you guys are digging what's going down, this is a surprise stream, so please share the feed, share the channel, let people know I'm live. Minerva, there you go. Doesn't like the belt, and that's all good. The reason I like it, everybody's entitled to their opinion, I get it. I like it because it looks like one big piece. It looks like a combination of an old school belt and the big gold belt that Flair used to wear. But the side plates kind of mesh into the main plate. I think it's one big frickin' plate, kind of. But I can see how some people can think it's gaudy as well. It's almost like the complete opposite of the, yes, a little bit of New Japan kind of look to it. The middle plate with the long oval structure, like with the cover, I don't know. But I dig it, I dig it, I dig it so far. It looks like the Mid-South North American title. And you're seeing Minerva, yes, you are seeing a lot more belts like that too, and I dig it. I love the creativity. Actually, there's a guy here about 20 minutes from me. I follow him on some of the social media because some of my wrestling friends know him. He makes he's one of the belt makers for WWE. He didn't make the 24/7 belt, thank God. I don't know which ones he made, but he makes some of the belts. And here we go. It's match number 1. The Jungle Boy getting a victory. Let's move on to match number 2. So now this one's going to be a blood elimination match. So we're inside the AEW arena. I've updated a little bit from the Double or Nothing show. Yes, a little feel of the old NWA belt as well. Jake, I get you. Now, Jake Bagwell and Rob Marlowe both challenged Johnny Moxley so far. And I'm waiting to see who else makes their challenges out there. If you're watching by the replay, please leave a comment to the show or send me a message via Skype, Facebook, Twitter. I also just opened a Instagram today, so I'll be sending out some pictures, a lot of logos, a lot of designs from the show on the Instagram to promote the channel as well. The Instagram is Blaise McCoy LTD. So I'll have to add that to the social network. Nightbot, Johnny 5, rigmarole. Oh, shit. Now here we got the Lucha Brothers going up against each other. So it's capital B, Blaise, capital M, McCoy, LTD. That is the new Instagrammy. Instagram! I got a gram out there for y'all. You want to get a gram? Somebody's about to get blazed. Damon Daniels in the building. You're tuning in to Blaised Radio. This is a little different stream tonight. I have an open challenge to my LTD roster. The AEW is trying to invade. But originally, we are an interactive internet wrestling channel for your entertainment. It's all original characters, simulation style, role-playing game here with creators and managers live in chat tonight, accepting the open challenge, putting it out there for the roster. And next matchup is a blood elimination match. Raging Chaos Wrestling's in the building. Welcome to the show, Rager. Tune in to Blaised Radio. His representative, Chris Chaos, putting the challenge to Jimmy Havoc, and he's in this match. You get a look at what you're going to be facing shortly. Coming out of the ring first. He is from Mexico, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Pentagon Jr. Now, Lucha Brothers fought together. They came up short against the Young Bucks in the AAA Championship. But now I got them fighting against each other one-on-one tonight and threw in another sadistic son of a bitch, Jimmy Havoc. Now, if you're part of LTD and you're accepting the challenge and you want to fight the tag team division, you have to get your tag team partner to approve it as well. And you'll be battling to fight the Lucha Brothers and or the Young Bucks. And so far, Caleb and Chance, the CNK Experience, and Scuzz and Demented, Scuzz Mented, have challenged the tag teams. So they get a good look here at Pentagon, also known as Pentagon El Cerro Mera. There you go. There's the choices you can make, people. LTD versus AEW. It's your boy Blaise McCoy. We are live here in Time Machine Arena. Also, a pre-show for Midwest Pro Wrestling, baby, coming up tonight, returning on Bomb Pop Overdrive. Here tonight, we're going back to the 80s. This is a preview. Tonight, we're only going a little bit far back, not all the way. And we're going forward to the future and back to the past and past to the future. Well, just be happy Radio Rex ain't here tonight. Here comes his tag team partner, his Lucha brother, Ray Phoenix. So far we have a couple people that have chosen the matchup. Jimmy Havoc now has 2 people challenging him, and that's Omar Wolf and Chris Chaos. Johnny Moxley has 2 challengers, Rob Marlowe or Jake Bagwell. And Kenny Omega has Mr. U-Taker and Redneck Avenger. You can check the website. Nightbot will drop the website as well. You can check the website. I'll be updating who picks who for Wednesday. We'll be doing the AEW 2020 qualifiers, baby. And here comes our third competitor, making his Blaised Radio Network debut here in YouTube. Challenging, leaning towards Death Wrestling's hardcore division. It's Jimmy Havoc. Brandon Cuevas in the building. Cero Miedo. Brandon Cuevas, take your pick, brother. Part of the AEW LTD challenge. You must, as an LTD, you don't have to. You should, if you want a part of it. Yeah, so far, Caliber, the only one who's challenged MJF so far. But Brandon Cuevas, you can pick. The Nightbot will give you the names. You can go to the homepage of the website. You'll see the names. Pick one of the AEW, one of the All Elite wrestlers that I have, that I'll be showing on this show tonight. These are the people you can challenge. They're already challenging all of you. You just need to pick who you want to fight for. You'll be fighting other LTD people that pick those individuals on Wednesday. Could be a one-on-one matchup you fight. Could be a three-way. Could be fatal four-way. Could be a crazy 8 match like we're going to have coming up next with 8 individuals. But right, this is a blood elimination match. Michael Gaming Channel's in the building. Welcome to the show. You're tuned into Blaised Radio. Blood elimination match. Here we go. We're back in the AEW 2020 arena. It's your boy Blaise McCoy. We are rocking and rolling. Bill Haight wants Cody. I did miss it. And thank you. If you have Skype, 99.9% of you guys on the roster, I think, except for Rex because he doesn't have any social media. And he's not on the roster, so forget that. You all have a way to contact me in social media. Skype, Facebook, Twitter. Now my Instagram's out there. I'm hoping to figure out how to use it a little better and throw some pictures out there. Hang out. Who knows? Whatever. Ronnie Brown versus Dustin Rhodes. Ronnie Brown wants Dustin Rhodes. There you go. So Ronnie Brown, man is by goddess of pain, will take on Sean Shamrock, the world. That's what I was going to say earlier. If you guys are paying attention right now, the Hangman, Brandon. Brandon wants to take on Hangman. There you go. Well, you don't pick the match. It's just you'll fight everyone else in LTD that wants to. If you don't catch on, check the rules on the website. Check the rules on the Skype page. This is a blood match, folks. So they're gonna try to make each other bleed to succeed. Oh, the gram is followed. Oh no. I just gotta figure out how to use it. I don't know how to use it from my computer, really. I can do it from the phone, but we'll figure it out. Right now, Jimmy Havoc, Pentagon, and Ray Phoenix in a blood elimination match now. Jimmy Havoc looked like a little badass. It looked like he wanted to poke his nose into the world title picture in Double or Nothing the other night. So you saw Hangman Page. You know Page will be fighting Chris Jericho for the first championship. Now, the winner of that, who knows who'll be next. But I'm sure they're looking at guys like MJF, guys like Jimmy Havoc, maybe some of the young names to be the next to go after the world title. Like, I don't know about you guys. I think Jericho is going to pick it for nostalgia reason. I think Jericho will win it. Although, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised. Hangman would be a great person to be the first champ as well. He got a great pop when he came out. Like most people that read the reports or whatever knew that there was a pretty damn good chance pun, that Hangman Page was going to be that #1 competitor. Demented, you're in the tag match. You can only pick one. You're very confusing on the computer. Oh, up on top. Of course the referee's knocked out. Well, he don't need to see him bleed. If they bleed, they're out. Wolfpack's in the building. Welcome to the show. You're tuned into Blaised Radio. Just giving you guys a little all elite tonight, little bullshit session. Thanks for joining. If you're digging what's going down, hit that thumbs up. It's much appreciated. Oh, to win the title demented. My bad. See, I ask a question and then I give you shit about answering it. How about it? My bad. I'll give myself the button. Yeah, like I said, it would make sense both ways. I think they picked two perfect individuals to either represent, because Jericho, my God, his promo the other night, last night, I keep thinking it's like weeks ago or last week, it was last night. His promo after the show was awesome. I mean, whenever Moxley came out, which we'll be seeing both those guys in our main event here tonight, coming up next. That's right, Mad Mike. But like I told, I don't know if you caught this part. Normally when FAW fights LTD, we're all at 100 and they're at 80s and 90s. But now all these new downloads, all these AEW performers that are invading LTD right now, they're all at 100 as well. So these are going to be some good fights. And they're starting to line up, you guys. They're starting to pick. And we'll have the battles on Wednesday. Jimmy Havoc busted open, eliminated already. It's down to the two Lucha Brothers. And the fans are going crazy here in Time Machine Arena. Now, I know there's a lot of talk, and I've seen on some of the review shows about how extreme the fans are about the AEW and WWE situation. And there's Pentagon Jr. busts open his little bro, and it's over. Pentagon with the victory. Like everyone's either, WWE's gonna fall apart, or AEW's just WCW, it'll fall apart in a year or two. Just enjoy it, folks. I'm a wrestling fan. I think it's an exciting time. I concur with a lot of the review shows that I've seen. I think it's a great time for LTD. I mean, for LTD as well, hey now. But for wrestling in general, man, that's why I'm doing more AEW shows. It's a hot topic right now. It's what people are talking about. And they're challenging us. I loved it too. Did you? Oh, TJ, you may not have seen the challenge. That's what this show is all about. These 8 individuals, plus the 6 that already fought, they have challenged the LTD roster to June 22. Who does TJ Toad want to fight? You'll be fighting other LTD members that want to fight that person as well in a qualifying matchup. You can choose to go after Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega, Cody, Dustin, Johnny Moxley, Shawn Spears, MJF, Jimmy Havoc, Jungle Boy, or grab a tag team partner and go after the Young Bucks and the Lucha Bros. TJ Toad, who you want to fight? J-Man's in the building. I don't think they're going to go super political, dude. You got pretty much non-stop action last night. You got tons of blood. Tell me which match. I mean, everyone says they love the Dustin Rhodes match tonight. Dustin to get the title. I see Cody getting it. Omega, Moxley. I think all in all, solid show. Good surprises. Bret Hart coming in to show the title off was a great added part. You got the heel shit from MJF talking about the attack, making fun of Bret Hart as well. It went off well. I tell you what, Bret Hart looked a lot more comfortable, just chill. He looked like old NWO Bret Hart from WCW. Badass Bret Hart. Chilling in that ring, leaning up against the ropes, laughing at the young guys trying to talk shit. He looked more. Oh, I know you got the FAW title, Mr. Demented. And me and Joey Green better watch close as well. And this is an 8-man. We called them bunkhouse matches before. And now since the Crazy 8 title is defunct, we now refer to these 8-man elimination, submission, or pinfall matches. These are just straight up Crazy 8 matches. There's a Crazy 8 match coming up next. Pinfall, submission, elimination. With the executives of AEW and some of the top stars. I think DDP coming out and taking Brandy Rhodes away from the Rhodes match was pretty cool as a friend of the family's as well. I mean, the Battle Royal was pretty cool to start off in the pre-show. Luchasaurus is going to be pretty interesting to watch, to see some of the stuff the big man can do. Sonny Kiss is a very, very exquisite and awesome performer. Very eccentric, very Velveteen, dreamish. Tommy Dreamer being there was pretty cool. Dropping some hardcore. I think it was good surprises from here and out. Seeing Little Marco stunt in there fighting was cool. The guy with no legs. I mean, it's insane how they mixed it up. Billy Gunn. So, like I say, that Battle Royal was a great mix of old school and new school. Some funny spots. The spot where the guy was barely kicking him. I don't know. It was pretty cool. No, J-Man, I'm talking to you. You don't want to talk to me? Ace Romero, yes. It was amazing, BC, to see the big man roll around, fly through the ropes. Impressive. It's good shit. So all in all, like I say, I give it definitely 2 big thumbs up. I'm excited to see what's coming up next. I couldn't believe it was almost 5 hours, but hey, it was the big show to start out. They wanted to showcase as much as they could. So back to the order of business here. I don't know if TJ picked his opponent. You can pick it in Skype, or you can drop it here in the chat here. Who you want to fight out of the list? Oh, MJF. I'm sorry, TJ. I see it. So TJ now joining Mark Caliber. Well, you'll have to go through your old school teammate Mark Caliber and several others to get there. Allie on commentary. The minute you can have her, and all the chicken nuggets. She looks like a fucking chicken nugget. I don't know. Not a fan. Well, here he comes. Oh, the American Nightmare. His father's favorite. It's Cody Rhodes. I should have downloaded Brandy, but you can't make her come down on an 8-man. Michael Gaming, I'm the same way, bro. Seeing it on a weekly basis is going to be really cool. It's going to be interesting to see how they pack it into hopefully a 2-hour show to start out. Yeah, DDP did retire. He came out and just grabbed up. I think he might be helping them behind the scenes. I'm not sure. I mean, with Dean Malenko and some of the other people they put in the back, Brandy Rhodes tried to interfere. And of course, it was Hebner, the referee, which is perfect for the Rhodes match. And DDP came out and threw her over his shoulder and took her out. So it was a pretty cool way to get rid of Brandy. And of course, when Brandy came out at first, a lot of people and even the announcers were selling it. That what is Brandy going to interject herself into that 3-way matchup with Nyla Rose and Britt Baker? And no, she brought out Karma. She brought out Awesome Kong. Now that was pretty impressive too. That was amazing. 2 hours to many. That's going to be the way they should do it. TNT 2-hour show. I mean, they packed a lot of good wrestling last night into what they had. A lot of surprises. And it was a good tease for what's to come, I would say that. Definitely set up... They set up stories without being really, like, drama-y. They set up storylines with matchups and feuds without getting too soap opera-ish, you know. It was a good way to get it across. I think the other night here is Matt Jackson coming down first. I think I had both of the Jacksons completely mixed up when I was calling that tag match. There's the Nightbot dropping the challenge here. LTD is being challenged by All Elite Wrestling. Calling to arms my LTD, my Leaning Towards Death Wrestling members out there. Pick who you want to fight out of that list. You'll be matched up against the others on the active LTD roster making the same challenge in qualifying matches this Wednesday. Don't forget tomorrow night, all 56 active wrestlers will be in action tomorrow night. Or tonight, actually, yeah. Probably right in the middle of Raw because we got 28 matches. It might be 10 p.m., closer to 10 p.m. tonight. There's the Fight for the Fallen logo coming up soon. The Elite, Double or Nothing. It was a great show. Oh, WWE logo showing up. Oh, no, they're trying to invade. Here's his brother, Nick Jackson. Now, Matt, I believe it was... I believe it was Matt. But both of them, along with the Lucha Brothers, really put on a great tag team performance. Yeah, it was Matt. It was Matt that did such really showed me pulling the weight for the tag team as well as, you know, they both did well. Don't get me wrong. But look, but those two teams, the moves they put on together, the show they put as a tag team. I'm excited about the tag team division. AJ Jenks is in the building. He likes the Young Bucks. You want one of the Young Bucks to win the match. I dig it. We got 8 individuals here tonight in this Crazy 8 matchup. The main event of our little show here tonight. Angelita's in the building. I loved it as well. Yeah, 50,000 people. Hey now. Some of the little comedic pops they got in, so you don't have to have a 5-minute skit to make something funny. Of course you're farting. And WWE, I don't like to knock too many things, but beating a dead horse and acting like their fans are completely stupid is what they do a lot of. I don't want to see you making 3 matches out of your 6 on Raw off the cuff. Now, come on now. This guy happens to be in the ring. This guy happens to be in the ring. Here comes a third. Let's have a triple threat. Blah, blah, blah. You know, we know your matches are planned out. You can have one surprise match. You can do it the right way. The Librarians were good. Yeah, they introduced characters like that, too, without even having them be a big part of the show. So you got to see a little bit of the entire roster. Yes, there was flubs. Yes, there was botches. Yes, some of the commentary, which I will not knock because, you know, I do commentary and I love doing it, but I can't knock any of those pros. They're amazing. And JR, just to have him back was amazing. I dig him. I mean, Alex... The two guys were decent. I didn't mind it. Dustin Rhodes in action. Now, the blood coming from Dustin, that's one thing we could talk about. The amount of blood that Dustin Rhodes shed last night was just unfriggin' believable, people. Now, we know he bladed at least once, but the close-up shot, and I'll get queasy here just thinking about it, was there so much blood pouring out the dude's head. I mean, Dustin Rhodes, and like some people were saying, that may end up being one of the most important matches in his career. And if you think about that, how much Dustin did and Gold Dust, even as a mid-carder and all that, that may be the crowning moment of Gold Dust or Dustin Rhodes' career. But here comes Chris Jericho. I liked his entrance when they had the 3 little stooges, the 3 young wrestlers posing as the 3 different Jerichos, the list, the jacket, Lionheart. And he pulled off a lot of the moves I didn't know if he could do, but Jericho did a good job. C Sports is in the building. Abram Gomez is in the building as well. Well, we're talking about all that tonight, Abram. If you guys are digging what's going down, hit the thumbs up. It's much appreciated. We're just showcasing a lot of all the elite wrestlers that were on last night, and appreciate you seeing your CE Sports. I was just tuned into him earlier. If you guys on my roster haven't checked out CE Sports lately, he does some sports show live reviews and stuff like that. He's a cool dude. Check him out. Good shit. CE, good to see you, my brother. And Abram Gomez as well. The new face is hanging out. I dig Johnny Moxley. I'm marked out like a little kid. I had no idea. I thought they were ending it, giving a crowning moment to Jericho leading up to his match. Now here comes another one that really stood out, and this is his opportunity. I want to call it the big stage because AEW is coming up, but now the amount of people that watched it the other night, last night, now the people that have watched New Japan have seen him, and everywhere else. So Kenny Omega is worldwide, don't get me wrong. But this is his opportunity, and he took full advantage of it, put on a great show, probably with a broken nose, etc., etc. But the cleaner, Kenny Omega, coming out of the ring next. Here for this 8-man Crazy 8 Championship. And tonight we're just shooting the shit. All Elite Wrestling here on the Blaised Radio Network has challenged my LTD wrestlers. And on Wednesday, we're going to have qualifying matches to see who will take on these competitors. Right now, Kenny Omega has been challenged by Mr. U-Taker and Redneck Avenger. So on Wednesday, Mr. U-Taker, RA, and probably a couple others, maybe, will be fighting each other for the right to fight Kenny Omega. Omega Jericho match was your favorite, and I dig it. I dig it. AEW could very well be the future. And a lot of people have been waiting for something new, Angelita. I agree. And I'm hoping it does well. And that's another thing Bill Hayden I talked about earlier. If anything, in the immediate future, all these extremists saying, oh, WWE's going to go out of business. Yeah, right, it ain't happening. Or AEW is going to take over. AEW's going to fold right away. It ain't happening. If anything happens, I believe, in my humbled opinion, is WWE's going to take notice and make changes a lot quicker and a lot faster and start doing more things the fans want. I think they may have to. Shake things up a little more. I think WWE is going to be forced to make some changes early. And that should be exciting for all wrestling fans. The 24/7 title is kind of bad. From what I heard and watching on some review shows, that it's the network that wants that title for when they go to Fox. They want that championship so they can assure that the Fox show will have the opportunity to have all the stars from WWE on it, not just half of them. So the Fox version of SmackDown is one of the reasons I'm hearing, Fox Sports is why that 24/7 title. From what I hear, they gave Vince McMahon a list of things that they would like him to do, and that's one of the things they chose to do. And here he comes. There's his new logo as well. Just downloaded it today, of course. And yes, pretty damn good for a t-shirt company, huh? It's Jon Moxley. Now, it's kind of cool that he came out through the stands. He came out through the fans like the Shield did, of course. And with the spray paint MOX on the back of his jacket, I think it was a really cool way to bring him out and introduce him at the end of the show. I mean, I had goosebumps, and I was one of the ones who thought WWE, I'll be honest, I was one of the ones who thought WWE did that production for that promo for Moxley, and maybe they would bring Johnny Moxley back after his hiatus, but a multi-year deal with AEW. Johnny Moxley is not going anywhere. From what I understand, too, he's also in the contract, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but he's open to fight other places as well while he's here. So kind of the same, similar to, I think Jericho has that. So AEW's being open for some of their competitors to bring them on board, but they can also fight some independents, fight New Japan, fight some other places. Now we're gearing up to 2 a.m. on the Bomb Pop Overdrive channel. My boy Mark is going to go live with Midwest Pro Wrestling. If you guys never seen Midwest Pro Wrestling, it is 80s style wrestling. It's Mark Mayhem. It's my man Mark Mayhem and Pete Wall bringing the action and commentary. And we're going to take you back even old school. Right now, we're going in the future with AEW 2020 here on the Blaised Radio Network. These are the 8 competitors. You on the roster, Jackknife Finnegan. Pick one of these 8 guys. Welcome to the show, Jackknife. Who would Jackknife want to fight one-on-one out of these 8 individuals? Well, you can also pick Jimmy Havoc, Sean Spears. Watch out for the Nightbot to drop the name, and we'll see. But I appreciate you all guys coming from. Abram Gomez says, Kenny Omega is one of the best wrestlers. One tough son of a bitch who's a face. Beer, I bring Blaze Brew, baby. Hey now. Ha ha. What do you say? LTD chants going around. Well, Jackknife, the AEW, the All Elite Wrestlers have challenged LTD. I need you to pick one. Who's Jackknife want to fight? The Bone Dog as well. Pick a competitor. The AEW Challenge is here. They have challenged our leaning towards death wrestling roster. The Bone Dog, Jackknife Finnegan. You guys are active on the roster. You can pick Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega, Cody, Dustin, Johnny Moxley, Sean Spears, MJF, Jimmy Havoc, or Jungle Boy to fight one-on-one. You'll be entered into a qualifying match this Friday. Bone Dog licks Windows. Hey now. I thought he picked Windows. You can't pick Windows. That's not a fight. So this is a Crazy 8 champion. Crazy 8 championship right here, people. Back, yeah, the woman's ref was good as well. Well, you'll see the list, Jack. I don't know who the toughest. They're all tough. You don't have to participate. It's all right. Not everyone's going to get in it, but I'm just giving you the opportunity while you're here. Same thing with the Bone Dog. Who would the Bone Dog want to fight? Would you want to fight? Which one of these eight people in the ring? All right, now this is a Crazy 8 match, which is elimination rules, pinfall or submission. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for joining the show here tonight. Hit that thumbs up if you're digging what's going down. We're in Time Machine Arena, the All Elite 2020 Arena. Excited about what's awesome Kong J-Man. That was some good shit. I popped for that too. And I mean, because it was a double swerve, like I said, with Brandy coming out in her gear, and you're like, whoa, is she going to fight? Which would have been damn cool as well. But she talked herself by bringing out Awesome Kong. Because she wanted it to be awesome. Like, maybe the Miz was coming out. Well, Vince, Jake, I think Vince knew what was coming. I mean, if you're hearing anything about Vince being upset or scared or anything, you're reading the wrong reports. Either Cody or Dust, pick one. Mike wants Kong to fight her. Guns N' Roses song, I like a lot. I like The Garden, which I forgot to give you guys a Garden stream on the update on the season rookie Garden. Maybe tomorrow I'll do it. We'll see. There's some blood and a super kick. We'll be back tomorrow night. 28 matches we're fighting outside the McCoy compound. Bone Dog wants Dustin. So Bone Dog now with Ronnie Brown and Sean Shamrock. And Bone Dog, listen, I've been telling everybody, I stopped earlier before. If you haven't chose someone now, my goodness, pick Dustin Rhodes. You gotta fight the world champion Sean Shamrock first. TJ takes Cody. No, you're fighting MJF. But if you had to pick one of these, you take Cody. That's cool. Moxley for the win. Abraham picking Moxley. Yellow Fever's in the building. Welcome to the show. You're tuned into Blaised Radio. It's your boy Blaise McCoy. We're talking, shooting the shit about AEW, reviewing the Double or Nothing show. You got a bunch of AEW superstars in the ring right now, tearing each other to pieces here in our mini show main event. We're getting closer and closer to 2 a.m. and MPW return of Midwest Pro Wrestling on the Bomb Pop Overdrive channel. The guy in the black panties, hey now. The shorts, that's Adam Hangman Page. So Jackknife wants to go after Hangman. So Jackknife and Brandon Cuevas so far picking Hangman. Yep, Brandon Cuevas, that's right. You and Jackknife are going to be battling. It's going to be you two and maybe more this Wednesday. Michael Gaming's going for Moxley for the win here. Want to welcome all you guys to the channel. New faces, old faces. We're giving a little preview. I'm explaining the AEW Open Challenge to LTD. They challenged us, man. And definitely welcome Yellow Fever. If you're digging what's going down, hit that thumbs up. It's much appreciated. Check out the other channels in here as well. We got a lot of great channels in the community. A lot of other wrestling shows going on. Another one here at 2 a.m., believe it or not, on the West Coast, Midwest, but on the West Coast. And if you're digging what's going down, hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications so you know when Blaised Radio goes live. It's Monday nights late and Wednesdays at 6, Friday at 9. Mad Mike, I agree as well, and I'm hoping they keep that vibe. I dig the old school and new school vibe, the old territorial. Like, they didn't have shit tons of pyro, they didn't need all the glitz and glamour. It was cool to see some of the streamers get thrown in there, like some Ring of Honor stuff and whatnot, but I mean, just the fans were lively at the MGM. They were popping, they were excited, they were, I mean, and that's the audience. Hopefully they're going for it. There's the game right there, folks. There's the Nightbot telling if you're an LTD member, I need you to pick one of those to battle. We got a lot of people. There's the, how the hell did he win the match and there's still a bunch of people in there? What in the hell? We still got a half an hour until Midwest Pro Wrestling goes live here on YouTube. Yeah, I didn't put on elimination. Well, we're running this game. We're running this back again. We're going to run this back again, folks. We still got time. Don't go anywhere, folks. It's time for a rematch. We're going to do that again. Hey, now, let's do that again. Stop. Do it again. We're going to run that back, and we're going to make sure it's elimination this time. And we're going to have that match one more time, elimination style. Because I know what I did, too, is I changed... We're going to pop some music on and wait before the next one here is a little more mobbous. Let's mix it up a little bit. Run it back with a little mix-up. We'll mix up the roster here a little more, skip the intros, and get to this matchup here because in 25 minutes, we'll be heading to the Whiskey A Go-Go for some Midwest Pro Wrestling action here on the Bomb Pop Overdrive channel here on YouTube. Well, I'll thank each and every one of you guys for joining the show tonight. Your boy, Blaise McCoy. I did this stream to introduce the LTD AEW challenge that's out there. They have challenged the LTD roster, people, and I want to see who you want to fight. So we got a lot of people that have already picked, and I'm very thankful for each one of you guys. If you guys are digging what's going down, hit that thumbs up. It's much appreciated. I want to thank all you guys, whether you're chilling in the chat, watching the replay, all my LTD members, PlayStation Network followers, YouTubers, gamers, streamers, podcasters, even you lurkers, wrestling fans from around the world. We welcome any and everyone to the fun, folks. And this is leaning towards death wrestling here tonight on a special little 3-match show. We're going to skip all these entrances, get right to the matchup here. No time to waste. As we'll see where your boy Blaise McCoy got his wrestling start in Midwest Pro Wrestling. And we'll hit the time machine, the time capsule, even more so here as we jaunted a little bit into the future here for an hour or so. And we'll get ready to go back to the past. Not back to the future, back to the past. Hey now. Oh, Dustin doesn't want the banana. Well, Bone Dog, you'll have to fight Ronnie Brown and Sean Shamrock first to fight that man, Dustin Rhodes. And we'll see the qualifying matches going down this Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern right here on the Blaised Radio Network. Tomorrow night between 10 and 11 p.m. we'll be back for the Blaise McCoy Farm fights outside at the McCoy compound. All 56 active wrestlers on the LTD roster will be fighting it out one-on-one. The outside brawls. The winners of those 28 matches will face off Wednesday in 14 backstage brawls. That'll get us down to 7, and we'll figure out what happens there this Friday at the Steel City Supercard. That's why we're sticking around Pittsburgh this week just to get everything done, everything organized, all the paperwork signed and done for our soon upcoming world tour as we go to 12 different countries in 12 shows here in the month of June. Well, this is our main event of the evening. Elimination rules here, folks. And we're going to find out which one of these AEW stars that have challenged us, the LTD. You guys should take offense to that shit. And I hope you guys bring your A game. And I'm really happy to see so many of you guys already picking your opponents for this event. It's going to go down on Wednesday right here on the Blaised Radio Network. Also going to go back to the gauntlet as Mordred Nightwalker, Mr. U-Taker, and Soul Amazing. There's the bell. All 8 competitors ripping each other to pieces. Kenny Omega and Dustin hammered out. Cody goes down right off the bat. Jungle Boy. And it's MJF now inserted into this matchup, trying to pull off a surprise victory. As these 8 competitors tearing each other to pieces here in our main event of the evening. A preview of all the AEW wrestlers that have challenged the LTD. This Wednesday we will pull out all the stops, and it will be a blast from the future. And that's the AEW stars fighting LTD wrestlers this Wednesday, right back in this arena. We'll also have the four individuals who won the roulette will qualify and fight a mini tournament starting this Wednesday, or this Friday, I'm sorry. It's Mondo and Bill Haight. It's Crimson Ninja and Rob Marlowe in a mini tournament. A 2 count, a kick out by Jericho. So a lot going down this week on the Blaised Radio Network. Check out the Wix website. You can see all the empty slots for this week right now. Tomorrow night will determine a lot. I keep saying tomorrow night, it's tonight. On Monday night, tonight, on the McCoy compound at the farm fights, 28 individuals. Oh, MJF with a low blow to the boss. And Cody stomping on his dick as well. My God. I like this match going off a little better with the new individuals. Matt and Nick Jackson taken out. Well, Matt won the first one. Good for him. Now MJF looking to take out Cody Rhodes. Dustin, at least he's not bleeding yet, guys. We talked about it earlier. We reviewed a lot of the show from Double or Nothing. I think it was good. I think it was really good. I think I marked out like I did as a kid in wrestling, because there were surprises. There was a lot of action. The table spots, the blood. It was just off the hook from start to finish, in my opinion. There's a 2 count, a kick out by Kenny Omega. Jungle Boy has been really impressive here, the son of Luke Perry, the actor, and he is one hell of a competitor as well. He just took out Dustin Rhodes. Jungle Boy won our opening matchup here tonight. A 2 count, a kick out, and now unbelievable action going at it here. Oh, Mr. Demented. You know, Mr. Demented, Mini Papadakis, you will see them on MPW as well. They're getting geared up, fired up for the big show here. The much anticipated, the highly anticipated return of Midwest Pro Wrestling coming up here at the top of the hour. Here on YouTube on the Bomb Pop Overdrive channel.
There's a 3 count, and Moxley taking an early exit here tonight. That's right, TJ. Jungle Boy with a big upset. MJF looking to take out Cody, but a kick out by the Nightmare. Once again, the Omega Jericho match was good. Probably not as good as their first one because they're in much worse shape now, but they did a great job. It was brutal like I wanted. Jimmy Havoc's in trouble now. Omega almost eliminated him. And definitely the Rhodes match goes, most of you guys in the chat agreed, as match of the night. Hopefully a great start to a great company. There's a 3 count. Jungle Boy's out. Jericho with the elimination. So I hope it's a great start to something exciting. It should be exciting for all wrestling fans. Covered by Jericho, trying to take out Omega again. He does it. A 3 count, insult to injury. And there goes Kenny Omega. Jimmy Havoc, Chris Jericho, MJF, Cody Rhodes, the final 4 in the matchup. Jericho got it locked in. That could do it. Will he tap out? Crazy 8 match here tonight. When I changed it from a bunkhouse, we're not calling it bunkhouse anymore. No weapons are involved. So these are crazy 8 matches, or our 8-man elimination matches that are all pinfall or submission. And tonight we showcase the individuals in AEW, their Challenge LTD. And now again the walls of Jericho. And Jimmy Havoc might have to tap out. One, 2, and Jericho. It's down to Jericho, Maxwell J. Friedman, and Cody Rhodes. I think MJF has a lot of potential to be a top heel in this company. And yes, coming up soon, Mark Mayhem, Pete Wall, live from the Whiskey A Go-Go here at the top of the hour on a Bomb Pop Overdrive channel. Here goes Jericho. We're down to old school and new school. The Executive, the Nightmare, Papa's favorite, Cody Rhodes, against Maxwell Friedman, one-on-one. The final 2, Cody's looking to put him away right here. Got him up. This is it. The fans on their feet. Cody Rhodes, the man behind All Elite Wrestling, looking to take the victory. 1, 2, and he's done it. Mr. AEW himself pulling up the victory. Let's check out the highlights of some of the top wrestlers in one hell of a show. My hat is off to everybody associated with AEW, making me feel old school wrestling once again. We're going to get that old school feel here in MPW coming up very shortly here, about 15 minutes. But what a match this was. Now I got, and if you're watching this replay, like I said, you're on the LTD roster, check out the Nightbot. Drop me a line on social media or here and let me know, a comment after this show. Who do you want to fight if you're on the roster? I got a good 20 people who've already picked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Paul is in the building. Welcome to the show. You're tuned into Blaised Radio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 19, 20, 21, 22. So 22 out of the 56 on the active roster have already picked. There's the Nightbot. There's the competition, folks. LTD versus AEW. Make your pick. If you're on the active roster, let me know, your boy Blaise McCoy, within the next 48 hours, who you want to fight. On Wednesday we will, and we'll go from there. If you're new to the channel and you want to be involved in LTD, we are full right now, but please get a hold of me on social media if you want to get involved. No matter how, stay tuned, keep coming to the shows. I'll send you an application. We'll go from there. If you're digging what's going down, like always, let's chat. If you want merchandise and you're on the LTD roster, the TeePublic store is open. I can make a logo for you. Hit me up on social media. Let's chat. If you want to put a commercial out there for anything you want to slang, meet me on social media. Hit me up, drop into my DMs, and slide on in and let me know. I'd love an MPW commercial. I need an MPW commercial, Mark. That's what I need for the show, please. If you're not on the roster, like I said, check me out. We'll talk. I'll get you an application. There's an interview process. I'm hoping to bring new faces sometime in the summer. Right now we are full, but I appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you're on the roster, you got ideas, you got stories, you want to talk to your boy Blaise McCoy about where your character's going, where it's been, and what you want it to be, hit me up. Let's chat. Leave a comment down there, folks. That's right, Omar. Hey, now, slide on in. No lube, it don't matter. Make it fun. Well, there's a winner of the main event tonight, the Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Well, I want to thank you guys for joining this short stream. Stay tuned. If you haven't already, Bomb Pop Overdrive channel coming up here at 2 a.m. here in about 10 minutes. We'll bring you Midwest Pro Wrestling, where your boy Blaise McCoy got his wrestling start back in the mid-'80s. And you are not going to regret it. My boy Mark Mayhem. My boy Pete Wall. My brothers from three mothers. My mother, their mother, and Mother Nature. Check you out on Bomb Pop Overdrive and see it later on tonight in the middle of Raw, after Raw. Whenever I feel like it, I can. We got 28 matches tonight. So if you're on the roster, you're fighting tonight on LTD. Yellow Fever, I'll see you later, my brother. I'll be checking out your channel as well. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for joining. Your boy Blaise McCoy. And as always, we're all leaning towards death. Some are just a little bit closer. Peace and positive vibes to each and every one of you guys. Stay tuned to Blaised Radio. Monday night, we got the McCoy Compound Backyard Brawls. We got Backstage Brawls on Wednesday, along with the AEW versus LTD fights. And this Friday, the Steel City Supercard Championship qualifying matches. And coming up soon, the World Tour and titles will be on the line. I want to thank you all. I love you, each and every one of you guys. Stay tuned to Blaised Radio. Somebody's about to get blazed always.
I'm here, everybody. It's Radio Rex. I'm here just in time for the show.
Oh, shut up, Rex. What are you doing here?
Well, I heard you were having a show, so I figured I'd come here and try to catch the end of it.
It's over, you moron. Get out of here. Oh, peace, everybody. See you at MPW.